yesterday, but Jonathan Coachman, the coach, who of course now works for ESPN, he was on the Mike and Mike show on ESPN Radio, Mike Goldberg and Mike Golick, and no, I'm not talking about the Mike Goldberg from UFC. And he was on their radio show, which I think is also aired. I think it airs also on some ESPN TV stations. Actually, it does. It's simulcast on there. So, I think the host had the day off. I don't even think that Goldberg and Golick were there. But regardless, Coach was on the show. And perhaps, I think he might have been a co-host, actually. And he was telling WWE stories. And there was one story in particular I had never heard before. And I read this, and I seriously had tears streaming down my face as I tried to visualize this. So basically, the story that one of the stories Coach told was about a trip to Afghanistan. Of course, WWE did the troop shows every year, and they went to Afghanistan. Coach was on the trip. Vince McMahon was on the trip. And he said that Vince wanted a Red Bull. Apparently, Vince McMahon likes Red Bull, and catering did not have any. So he told Vince, just go ahead, rehearse your promo. I'm going to go find you a Red Bull. Don't worry about it. Your promo is opening the show. You got to go rehearse. I'll be back. So Vince goes to rehearse his promo, and Coach sprints through catering and is looking for a Red Bull, and they tell him the same thing. We don't have any. And apparently there was a soldier nearby who overheard this going on, pulled out a Red Bull and said, here you go. So Coach grabs the Red Bull. He goes running to find Vince McMahon. He finds him. And Vince says, why don't you open it for me? Which, by the way, is a dick thing for him to say. So he says, why don't you open it for me? And without even giving any consideration to it whatsoever, Coach proceeds right under Vince's chin to pop the top, open the can up, and the can explodes in Vince's face. And Vince is standing there wiping Red Bull off of his face and proceeds to tell Coach, you are one stupid motherfucker. And he walks away. I died when I read that story. I just imagine that in your mind. Imagine that in your mind for a second. Just, here's Coach. He's running all over the world. He's probably out of breath. Oh, here, I got your Red Bull. And just explodes in the boss's face. And Vince doesn't even drink the fucking thing. He just walks away. So I just had to share that story. I thought that was hilarious. I love hearing little stories like that from these guys that have been in wrestling, and